What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Now, not usually something I say here on the channel because in Call of Duty it gets kind of hard to look forward to tomorrow sometimes because Jesus, man, this game is so frustrating, and you know, sometimes I just want to delete this game off my console if I'm being very honest with you. But Jesus, this update coming tomorrow might actually make me excited, because this is exactly what we've been asking for since the game has come out, essentially, man. I'm actually really excited to hear what I'm hearing coming for this update. So, Infinity Ward has a lot planned for Friday, November 8th, 2019, which is tomorrow, guys. There's a lot planned. There's new content coming tomorrow. There is some addressed feedback updates coming tomorrow. And overall, I think it's going to be a big day for Modern Warfare because the community has been pretty pissed off, if we're being a $1.50 here. You know, the community has been very upset with the state of the game for the most part because the gameplay is slow, the 725 is overpowered, to a certain extent the M4 is also pretty overpowered, which I don't care what anyone says. I mean, you are going to have overpowered weapons at some point, but the 725 is just nuts. I think it's the most overpowered gun in the game, without a doubt. And the maps just aren't good, and, you know, there's not that many modes. There's a lot of problems with the game. The community has a lot of problems with the game. I have a lot of problems with the game myself, to the point where if this update was delayed probably even like another 2 to 3 weeks, I would probably be done with the game, if I'm being completely honest. I would move on to other games. I'd be playing different games, man, simply out of frustration, because I just wouldn't have the patience. This game is just goddamn frustrating, and thankfully that update is coming. Now, with this update, the thing I do want to focus on right now is definitely the stability across platforms, which is a big part of it. Now, if you didn't know, there's actually a big bug going on in the game right now. Apparently, if you hit max rank, it somehow, like, completely destroys your console or your game or something. The first person I saw talk about this was Prestigious Key. He said that, like, he joined into a game of Ground War, and it just, like, I don't know, it blue screened his PS4, and, like, he has had problems playing ever since. And apparently other people have had the same problem. So hopefully this is one of the issues that is, you know, fixed in this update. So they're going to be improving stability across all platforms. Apparently a bunch of bugs are going to get fixed. There are plenty of bugs that need fixed. Spec Ops especially. They are going to be doing some weapon tuning apparently, and hopefully that means the 725 is completely nerfed into the dirt. I would love to see some other weapons get buffed. I don't really believe in, like, a bunch of weapon nerfing. Like, I do believe that the 725 deserves nerf because I think that it's just completely and totally overpowered, but I think that a lot of the other weapons in the game need just a tad bit of buffing. I think in general you should buff the weapons, not nerf a bunch of the weapons, because if you nerf all the guns in the game, in general, you just weaken all the weapons. But I think the 725 is just like a special case where it's like, holy shit, this gun is just way too overpowered at this point. So apparently they're doing some weapon tuning. I'd like to see what they do with that. 725 needs to be addressed for sure. Footsteps are apparently going to be getting fixed. There's definitely a problem with those. I think we can all agree. Claymores are apparently being addressed. Yeah. The campers are punching the air right now, which is a good thing. They kind of did something with a recent update where, like, you can throw stuns and disable them for a few seconds. Doesn't really do too much because you get infinite claymores if you camp because of all the different things in the game, you know. Munitions boxes and whatnot are all in the game, so you can essentially have infinite claymores, and most of them are sitting in corners of 725s waiting on you anyway, so apparently a bunch of other stuff is also planned for this update that is also coming alongside with brand new content for the game. Now, that's something else I want to talk about here. So 2 new maps are going to be coming to the rotation for Modern Warfare, which I could not be more happy to hear. Now, one of them is the multiplayer map Shoot House. Now, when we talked about the 38 new maps in that video that we just recently did, I believe that we talked about this potentially being a gunfight map, but apparently this is actually a multiplayer map, which to me sounds like this is going to be a smaller map, which means that, hey, oh my god, are we getting a map in Modern Warfare that isn't the size of a goddamn state? Oh my god, are we getting a map in Modern Warfare where the action is actually contained to a specific area and you might be able to actually get kills? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see until tomorrow how this map actually plays out, because I'm hoping the map's good. I don't want to speak too heavily on it and, you know, praise it and whatnot and it just be a horrible map or whatnot. And the other map is actually a ground war map. Now, this is going to be Krovnik Farmland, another one of the 38 maps that we talked about. I'm glad to see another Ground War map coming to the game. I play Ground War, but at the same time, I also would have liked to have seen another 6v6 map added to the rotation, preferably something like, you know, Rust, High Rise, Terminal, Favela, something like that. Now, we're also going to be getting another game mode. This is pretty heavily requested as a game mode as well, and this is probably my favorite game mode in Call of Duty, and I've been missing it ever since Modern Warfare came out, Hardpoint. Now, this game mode has been in private match, and it's there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why this wasn't in the game at launch. I don't know what the hell the problem was, but I'm just glad it's going to be in the rotation, man, because you cannot play like half of the game modes in this game because people just camp. In this game mode, you know, like the hill rotates and stuff. If you literally want to find anybody, at least people who actually move around the map and want to actually get near the objective to get kills and stuff like that, you have to actually move around. So I feel like Hardpoint for people who actually want to rack up kills and play the game and actually, you know, enjoy getting action is going to be a great game mode. Once again, I don't want to speak too early. Maybe this update's going to suck. I have no idea. But from the sound of it so far, I am extremely hyped up. I cannot wait for tomorrow. This update sounds awesome so far. I hope that they live up to the hype with it. And I'm glad that this is all coming to fruition. I also want to add that these multiplayer maps, unlike the recent Call of Duty games, will be hitting all consoles at the same time. So unlike, you know, recent Call of Duty games where like the map would come out on like PS4 a week early or whatever, your Xbox buddies can hop on with you on PS4 and play Shoot House and Krovnik Farmland and Hardpoint with you all at the same time. Same thing with PC. It's all coming out at the same time, and it's all free, guys. You do not have to pay a single dime for any of this. You have the game, you have it on any console, you're getting the content at the same time. Pretty good step in the right direction for Call of Duty. I'm excited to see that they're bringing the content early, they're bringing it consistently, and hopefully listening to fan feedback. So, Infinity Ward, please keep it up. Please make sure that you address the feedback the proper way. I'm really excited to see what comes tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, though. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel. Follow me over on Twitter at SubToptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. It's a surefire way to get notifications of all my newest content. Join the Discord down below. Lots of great things going on down there as well. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, waiting on this update, and signing out.